boy, we got a first. You got me on a Harley Davidson Trike. Oh man. So this thing, it is definitely different. So I'm following this guy right now. Let me tell you a little bit about it, or how I ended up on this thing today, and I'll tell you a little bit how it performs. So I'm here at the demo day in Charlotte, North Carolina, Harley Davidson. I'd like to give them a shout out. Definitely thank you for having these demo days, giving people like myself opportunity to ride a bike they otherwise probably would never ride. And that is definitely the case for this one. So, you know, they give you a card at Harley Davidson, but then there's something extra you have to do for them to let you get on one of these trikes. You have to watch a video, which is cool. So I watched the video prior to me taking this thing out. So there's a couple differences between riding a trike and riding a regular motorcycle. Probably the biggest one and most important one is you do not counter steer this bike. You actually turn the thing in the direction that you want to go. For me, as a child, I had experience with four-wheelers, and I would say if you could ride a four-wheeler, you could ride one of these things, no big deal. What else? You never put your feet down on the ground. Once they're up, they're up. A couple other little features to this bike that the video went over was it does have a reverse, which they made me test out in the parking lot prior to going out. So that was interesting. That's actually a pretty cool little feature for this thing. And what else? That's about it. You know, you definitely don't want to go into curves really hot. You want to do all your braking and slowing down prior to going into curves. I can tell you this, coming out of the parking lot, it just felt funny, man. It felt like when I was turning, it might have just been in my head, but I felt like one of the wheels wanted to come up. One of the back wheels wanted to come up. I wasn't even going that hard. So that was definitely different. So my overall impressions of this so far, it is weird. Definitely, to me, it doesn't really feel like a motorcycle. I mean, I know I might get some hate on this on the YouTubes, but nah, it just doesn't have that feel. This guy that I'm following is definitely taking this thing way too slow. I mean, damn, we were going like 35 miles an hour in a 55. I guess he was worried because I did tell him this is my first time riding a trike, but I did tell him I rode four-wheelers as a kid. This shouldn't be too big of a deal. What? I mean, it's like, I guess the instrumentation and stuff is kind of like that, the other Harleys I rode. I mean, they got a lot of creature comforts, I guess you would call it. It's got the onboard computer. This thing's got a stereo system on it. It's got music. You can play music while you're riding it. Maybe this would be easier for two-up riding. I don't do a lot of two-up riding, but I'd imagine, you wouldn't have to worry about necessarily that pillion shifting their weight around and stuff if they don't know how to ride on the back of the bike. But what would I equate this to? This bike is like having sex with a condom on, as opposed to just raw dogging it on a motorcycle. So yeah, you can still get a nut, but it's just not as fun. I mean, that's probably the best analogy I can make for it. But here again, I'm going to tell you guys something. I have a really bad back, and I have a hip that I broke when I was in high school playing football. I was able to recover from it and continue my playing career, but it's given me problems basically since I was 15, 16 years old. So it's only going to get worse. I know this. So in the future, and I hope in the very distant future, you know, there's a possibility I might have to get a hip replacement. My back is all shot to shit. You know, living a lifetime with a bad hip kind of throws off your back a bit. Oh, let's go around this curve, see how she feels. Yep, you turn it just like a four-wheeler. No counter steering. So yeah, if you're gonna ride this thing, I guess it's like a four-wheeler. Don't try to counter steer. You won't go in the direction you think you will. Well, anyway, going back to my injury and all, in the future, there might come a day where I'm not very stable on 2 feet, and I might not be able to hold up a motorcycle. I mean, I'm nowhere near that now. I'm fine. I mean, I got some discomfort in the hip, but it's nothing that prevents me riding. Hell, I put like 12,000 miles on that S07 in not even 9 months, I believe. Anyway, I ride a lot and plan on continue riding a lot. But in the future, there might be a day where I can't ride a motorcycle. So 3 wheels, here I'm playing with the computer. 3 wheels might be in the future for me. God, I hope it isn't. But if it is, I'll tell you the truth, this isn't sporty enough for me. This thing don't really perform. Alright, here we got another curve. So you see I turn to the right and I go right. So hopefully he picks it up on this little back straightaway here, but I doubt it. So yeah, maybe a Can-Am Spider, something like that. There's a lot of different options for me on that. And then there's that, what is it called? Slingshot? I'd be interested in riding maybe one of those one day. I don't know. But for me, currently, I'm going to try to stay on 2 wheels as long as I can. Literally, I'm going to have to be dropping my motorcycle for me to stop riding on 2 wheels. But I'm an old man like this guy I'm following. He's pretty cool. He told me he had dropped his bike and he lost kind of confidence. He's an older guy. Well, here she is. Take a look, see. This is a Harley Davidson Trike. I really didn't go into a review of it, but I mean, it's a decent looking machine here. Definitely, it looks good. It's got a lot of storage. I got to give it that. I mean, shit, you could go probably for about 2 weeks putting stuff up in there. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and until the next time, I'll catch you guys later.